Welcome back to Mysteries in the Dark, the podcast where we dive deep into the world of true crime, unsolved mysteries, and the minds behind the most chilling serial killer cases. I'm your host, Alex, armed with curiosity and a million questions. And I'm Sam, here to shed some light on these dark stories with a bit of knowledge and analysis. Today, we've got a couple of fascinating topics to unravel. Oh, absolutely. Let's start with a name that's been synonymous with mystery and terror for over a century: Jack the Ripper. Sam, I heard there's been a significant breakthrough regarding his identity. Sam, yes, that's right, Alex. The case of Jack the Ripper, the notorious serial killer who terrorized the streets of London in the late 1800s, has fascinated researchers and armchair detectives for years. Recently, a researcher has claimed that Aaron Kosminski, a name that has been linked to the case for quite some time, was indeed Jack the Ripper. Alex. Aaron Kosminski? The Polish barber with a history of mental illness? Sam? Exactly. Using new DNA forensic techniques on shawls that were linked to one of Ripper's victims, researchers believe they've finally confirmed Kosminski's identity as the infamous killer. It's a breakthrough in a case that's remained unsolved for over 130 years. That's chilling but fascinating. It's amazing what modern science can achieve. Moving on to a different kind of terror, tell us about Francis Two-Gun Crowley, also known as the half-pint moron. Sam, Francis Crowley is a stark contrast to the shadowy figure of Jack the Ripper. Crowley was an American criminal who went on a 2-month crime spree in New York City in 1931. Despite his nickname, Two-Gun, Crowley was known for his violent temper and the use of firearms during his crimes. Alex, I came across a documentary on him that has over 35,000 views. It seems like even decades later, people are still drawn to these stories of crime and chaos. Absolutely, Alex. The documentary dives deep into Crowley's life, his criminal psychology, and the massive manhunt that led to his capture. It's a detailed look at one of the most intense periods in New York City's history, marked by Crowley's ruthless crimes. It's interesting how both these cases, though centuries apart, continue to captivate the public's imagination. True, Alex. Whether it's the mystery of Jack the Ripper's identity or the brazen violence of Francis Crowley, these stories tap into a deep, sometimes morbid curiosity about the extremes of human behavior. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Thanks, Sam, for sharing your insights on these chilling cases. My pleasure, Alex, and thank you to our listeners for tuning in. Remember, the world is full of mysteries waiting to be solved. Until next time, keep the lights on and stay curious. Goodbye, everyone.